Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Taj Palace Hotel, this gorgeous building behind me. It's actually the Taj Lake Palace. I'm going to turn this way so you can see the lake part of it. Here behind me, it's actually the city palace is over here, over this shoulder on this side. And this is such a gorgeous property. Look at this place. It's so beautiful. Now, if you are a James Bond fan, you probably already know this, but this is where they filmed. You see this boat out here, that was in the movie, but this property is actually where they filmed the James Bond Octopussy movie. So, fun fact, if you like James Bond. So this is how you arrive. You land. You go to the check-in area that's on land. It's actually on the other side of this over here, right by the city palace. You just follow it, and then on this side there's a little place which is where you grab the little boat. Look at how gorgeous this is, though. It really looks and feels kind of like Venice if you're looking at it from this area here. It's just really fantastic. The Leela Palace is actually right here. Leela Palace Hotel is this building. And then the Oberoi is across the way, straight through there. So yeah, there's a lot of really gorgeous, amazing hotels if you're looking for a luxury stay here in Udaipur, India. So when the boats pull up, they pull up right here, as you can see where they're resting, and then they greet you with the royal umbrella. And from up above, they drop, you can kind of see on the ground here some of the petals, but they drop some petals there to kind of greet you as you come in. This is a nice little place here. They have a spot over here where they say over here on this side where those people are lounging is where you can see really beautiful sunset views. But I want to show you this little plaque right here, which says it's the Taj Palace. Taj Lake Palace, creating legacies was a royal tradition, keeping them alive is ours. So that's really cool there. They still have poinsettias out because the weather is still kind of cool here in Udaipur. And then this is where you're greeted. You come in this way right here, and then they do a little blessing thing right here when you first come in with some flowers, and then they put a spot on your head. And then over here is a little shopping arcade area. So if you want to buy anything or just look at some things, you can do that. But look at this lobby area, so beautiful. They greet you here. The reception area is actually small, which is these desks over here, because they don't really use those. They use these instead to check people in. And then check this out here. We're going to come up these little stairs. And this is actually used to be an actual palace that a king lived in. And so this is where, when people came to see the king, this was the waiting area that they were greeted in, which is nice. And then they would come over here. And then when you get to this side, then you would be on this side is where you would actually have the meetings. It's a bar now, which is kind of funny. And then up here, see this spot right here? That was actually the king's room. So the queen's room on this side, king's room on the other side, they shared this court area in between up there. And so he would sit there and they would do performances down here in the courtyard that I'm standing in. And there's actually a couple of rooms down here. And so they would do performances here for the king. And then, so there's a bar there. And then here is the Indian restaurant. It is only open for dinner. It opens at 7 p.m. And they got the menu out here for you to check out. All Indian fare. And that looks really nice. I'll show you what that looks like a little bit more in just a minute. They also have some games and stuff for you to play out in this area. But let's walk through here. I want to show you, first of all, look at these beautiful paintings they have along the way. Very cool. They do like history tours here as well. And it looks like you can see here, Michelin star 2025. And so this is what the restaurant itself actually looks like. This is reminiscent, if you've seen my Suvarna Mahal video from the Rambagh Palace. This is pretty much the same types of dishes or dinnerware that they have, gold-plated, all that kind of good stuff. It's gorgeous. It looks like a beautiful room. So this way, there's another restaurant over here. If we keep walking this way, this is the other another restaurant right here. And then this, and above this restaurant, which is called the Jaroka, above the restaurant is actually a rooftop terrace. And this is the lily pond. And so I know you're thinking, there's no lilies in there. How's it a lily pond? It's because it's actually in the shape of a lily, but you can only tell that if you're up above on that rooftop terrace. So that's why it looks like that. You'll find there are about 6 different spots like this. See this little gold spot? There's about 6 of those throughout the hotel, and those are photo spots. It has a little picture of a camera on there. I don't know if you could see that or not, but look at this. Can you imagine? Like, this was the palace, you guys. This was it. It is really, really beautiful. This is a very peaceful place to sit out here and just kind of enjoy. Everything is just gorgeous. The beautiful flowers, just a little bit of everything. It's just really peaceful, which is one of the things I really love about some of these properties that we've been to here in India, is they, it could be a little bit crazy and chaotic feeling out in the regular part of the city, but you come back here and boy, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at all of this. So beautiful. So that's the Jaroka restaurant here, and then up above, right there, is where the rooftop terrace is that you can see, look down and see that this is the shape of a lily pad. Or a lily flower, excuse me. This is gorgeous and all original as well. You can see there's, kind of coming off a little bit. And they do have, if you've been to India before, the birds are an absolute menace. This person's job across the way, you can see, is to keep them from hanging out up. There's a net up there. You probably can't see it, but there's a net up there. It keeps them from hanging out down here in the pond and making a huge, hideous mess. Now, these rooms down here are a little bit bigger. They're the palace rooms, Lakeview rooms. The ones up above are a little bit on the smaller side. We are in one of the rooms down here. I'm going to show you a tour here of that room in just a little bit, but we got to keep checking out this place. They had a little altar here, right here. And so it's right across from the Jaroka restaurant, which is here, and then the terrace up on the very top right there. So we still need to go find a few things. We need to find the spa, the pool, and the gym. We're making our way through. Look at how beautiful all this is. So our room is over here. We're in room 126, but we're not going there yet. We got to find a few more things before we head to the room. And I'll give you a tour of it. It's quite beautiful. Nice little swing right here. So this is kind of like a little meditation garden, the way it's set up. You can see here little stations along the way, and there's a little path as well. And lots of nice little features worked in throughout. Swings here. King and queen. So they had to really make do with everything that they had available. It says wellness circle and swimming pool back here. So let's see if we can find it. This says Wellness Circle. I think through here for the pool?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we gotta come through there and walk through this little net. Because since we are on the lake, it is a little bit, ooh, look at that. It is a little bit challenging with mosquitoes. So again, they have the netting all around here, and they really work hard on keeping those pesky pigeons away. So the spa is just on this side here, or as they call it, the Wellness Circle. I like that. They've got people in chairs over there. They're going to be ready to watch the sunset there. There's a heated jacuzzi inside this door right here. Let's take a peek. It says pull gently to open. Oh, it's quite small. Little room, look at that. That's pretty cool. That's kind of fun. And so then here's the pool. And it's a little bit on the chilly side, so they've got the chairs covered, I think, right now. But you can see the city palace from here. Look at that. It is so stunning. Plus the view with these flowers is amazing. Another beautiful swing. I think there's only 2 or 3 rooms with a swing. Here's another swing, although I'm going to tell you right now, it looks a little bit precarious. It looks like it used to sit, because it's got legs. It looks like it used to sit on the ground, and then they turned it into a swing. Let's see what else we have over here. Beautiful tree. And I don't know what's inside here, if it's another jacuzzi or not. Let me go up and look first. I don't know, it's not marked. Yeah, so pretty nice here. Now we gotta try to figure out where the gym is. Oh, I see it. It's over here on this side. Let's go over there. So you do have to come back to the spa area, but you don't have to go all the way in. So, got slippers and towels. And looks like this room here is the gym. Oh, it's a tiny little space. Tiny, tiny little gym. I imagine the king did not originally use this space as a gym. But it's very cute. Pretty, I'm thinking, probably not a lot of people use this room anyways. But yeah. Thank you. Is the water heated?
It's a temperature control.
Okay.
27 degrees.
Oh, okay. So it is temperature controlled. Thank you. That's nice. So if you want to get in, you can. It's open. That's pretty cool. This is beautiful. What a beautiful spot. Okay. I'm going to also show you guys what we had for our meals here at the hotel, and then any other fun things that we do along the way. But right now, we're going to head back to the room, and we're going to go and do a tour of the room, and then I think we're going to go do a sunset cruise on the lake. I'll bring you along for that, and anything else that we do. All right, guys, so we have made it up here to the rooftop. Let's have a moment here. This is like just as stunning. Would I say better than? Probably not, but just as stunning as Venice, Italy. Like, is this not reminiscent of it when you look at this? I know you do not think of India when you think of these views. Can you believe this? It's incredible what India has to offer. So, so beautiful. All right, it's time to head to the room and let's do a room tour. All right, guys, we made it back to the room and it is a gorgeous room. I'm going to give you a sneak peek right here. We'll talk about it more in just a second. This room is a little bit bigger than the regular rooms on the second floor. We are on the first floor in room 126. Here is the bathroom. Look at how pretty all of this is. Commode is here. It kind of feels a little funky, though, that it's just out there by itself like that, but looks like it'll be fine. There is a tub in here, which is nice. It'll be good to have a little bath in there tonight. You do have a rain shower up above and a handheld as well with shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. One sink, but there is enough space on both sides to put our things. And this is very reminiscent. This is like those sweater robes. The Taj Palace hotels have these very lush, I love these robes. They had this at the Rambagh Palace as well. So that's pretty nice as well. We've got just about everything we want right in here. And then we'll head out into the room and let's talk about it. Look at this desk. What? First of all, the door. I do love the door. And look at these keys. They're so fun. So this is the actual key to the room. So there's only one key. And then you've got the door here, which is really beautiful. And your desk. And you can see they've had to add things, obviously, like this, because there's not going to be enough outlets in the palace because it was a palace. The furniture is just really giving off that strong feeling of being in an actual palace. I mean, look at this. So gorgeous. I do love that they always have a fan. The light fixtures are really cute, if you see those. And then the bed looks like it's going to be pretty comfortable. It looks like it's a good size. Like it's basically they put like two twins together and made it into one bed, which is really nice. You got a nightstand over here. Looks like it's got all kinds of stuff going on over here. I don't know what those buttons would possibly be for, but there is an electrical outlet over here. Got the phone. So that's it's a little bit cluttered, but you can move the water in the cup. No big deal there. These little light sconces are pretty cool because they're recessed. Again, these gorgeous mirrors. We've seen this a lot throughout India. And then over here there is a power surge suppressor, you call it, right there. But then in here is also some outlets, electrical outlets as well. Can we talk about this little alarm clock? How cute is that? I love those. And then over here is your TV. Got a Sony up here. And then you've got your minibar accompaniments here. This is all complimentary. And then you've got glasses and cups and all that kind of good stuff, stirrers, openers, and then, of course, the menu for the minibar, which is down here. Let's open this up. All right, so you've got some minibar items down here, some chips and those types of things, some mixed nuts and all that, and then some nice mugs there and some more water here. That's what you'll use to boil. And then inside the fridge, you've got all kinds of sodas and all that kind of stuff. And that stuff is not included. Those are part of the mini bar, which is in the pricing that's in here. So that's that. This drawer does work. Looks like that maybe goes on the bed. I don't know. Okay, let's look over here. So first of all, let's talk about this little nook. How cute is this little nook over here? This just looks great because you can sit up against here and read, or you can sit right here. But the star of the show, it's going to be a little bit hard to see with the sun because the sun's going to set soon, is you're right here where you can see. Now, if you've heard of the Oberoi, it's actually right there, right across from us. And we'll get these gorgeous sunset views on this side. So this is actually a treat that we get to see that. Nice curtains here. And then look at this table. That looks really nice as well. I mean, everything just looks really nice and it feels very regal. They try to stay with that concept idea as much as possible. Also over here, they do have an electrical outlet down here on the bottom, should you need that. But this is just amazing. It's really just, as you saw, such a beautiful property. We've got some fresh fruit in here, another view from this window here as well. Just all around beauty. There's no other way to describe it. In here is actually the closet. And so full length mirror here, and then our bags are here. And you can hang some things in here as well. You've got your safety box and got ironing board, slippers, hangers, and an iron. All those goodies in there out of the way. So yeah, guys, this is just beautiful. Like I said earlier, we're going to go on a boat ride. So I'm going to bring you guys along for that and show you anything else, any other experiences we have here on the property here at the Taj Lake Hotel.